There's quite a few factors in people. The morning crow. There's actually two of them. There's usually always two, but I think one flew in front of me here just earlier. Or it's the same one, I don't know. But there's two out here. There are a couple other hidden factors behind the X5 and myself in making a lot of these trips happen. And one of them, very special person, her name's Jenny. And she has an Instagram channel called Jenny Gives. And she helps me quite a bit in planning out some of this stuff, researching and supporting what I'm doing. And a big thank you goes out to Jenny Williams. She doesn't like to go by Jenny Williams. She likes Jenny Gives, which she can be found on Instagram with. But please go check her out. And please follow her on Instagram. She's a really cool chick. So yeah, she's a pretty integral part of my channel behind the scenes. She helps research some of the places I go to, like I said. She also looks into some things like I'm getting ready to put up some merchandise, I guess, shirts, hats, stuff like that, stickers, that kind of thing. And she's helping me with that. And she's really good at doing a lot of ground level research and trying to figure out what I should really be looking for. So that's kind of where I'm going with that little intro with what's going on with my Mina video. The intro to that, I give a lot of thanks to Sarah, but definitely goes hand in hand with Jenny Williams. So thank you very much, Jenny, and let's get moving with this video for Mina or Mina. Mina is I guess the pronunciation you're supposed to be using. What the locals use, and I totally botched that up in this video. But the videos, I like the behind-the-scenes kind of look of this video, and let me know your thoughts. It's just me kind of poking around in different parts of Mina and picking up what I can. There's a really interesting little, kind of a big yacht in the middle of town that someone's using as, it looks like a restaurant, or it's kind of hard to tell. But that was an interesting focal point. Along with all the old buildings that are just littered amongst the modern day buildings and businesses. So hopefully you enjoy this, and if you get a chance to stop off at Mina, I highly encourage it. It's just off of 95, way up north of here, about 3 hours north of where I'm at in Death Valley. But it's an interesting little town. Check it out. Eminence front X5 and Larry Word here, checking out Mina. And, well, it's not Mina, this is Nutsies. It's in Mina. And I love this kind of stuff. When you pass by, you see stuff like this. It looks beautiful. American flag flying. Texaco sign. This is Americana right here. This is Ghost Town Americana. Living Ghost Town Americana. It's private property. I'd go in otherwise, but I respect that. You can hear someone's living there. They had their radio going with some Jimi Hendrix. But we're going to explore this a little bit and grab a bite to eat. I'm out here at Mina with Sarah Jane Woodall, who's also known as Wonderhussy. Good friend of mine. We're out here traveling around on a 4-day trip. This is day 3. And there's an interesting story about Mina. Sarah just told me about. It appears that there is a little backstory to it. It's kind of uncertain how the town actually got its name, but there was a prospector, a female prospector out here that was doing a lot of, well, successful prospecting. Very forward-thinking kind of person back in the day, but she would apparently come out here and do a lot of prospecting, get a lot of gold, and head back into populated areas to spend all our gold and come back out to the Nevada and dig some more gold up and go back and do it again. Anywho, we're there. We're gonna go check out the beautiful little town of Mina. Please come along. There's the Eminence front. We're out here checking out some of the architecture, some of the old buildings that are still around. A lot of which are locked down. You can't trespass, but you can still look at them from the road. This one looks occupied. Got the swamp cooler off to the left of the building there. Look at this guy. Again, I'll respect the fact that it's probably private property, but man, look at this. Looks like World War II kind of trucks out here. Modern day cat equipment. Look at this beautiful old building. It's locked up. There's a padlock on it. Old plank porch. Looks like this was the entrance to it. Screen door. There's the private property sign right there in the heap. Yeah, they're doing work to it apparently. It looks like they're trying to keep it up. Right next to it, another one. Getting too close to Sarah, I'm starting to pick up her voice. That's the VFW right there that she's standing in front of. Look at this guy. I don't see any posted no trespassing signs. I guess we can walk around the building. Look at the roof. I mean, you can't fake that. Well, if you're going to stop a car from running into a fire hydrant, that would do it. Look at that. There's a modern vent on the top of this building. I'm not sure why. Probably to ventilate it. Amazing. And then, of course, back yonder, there's some more. This whole town is littered with this stuff. Gotta get in good with someone out here to allow me into one or two of these buildings. They're gorgeous. I want to see what's in it. Document it. Lock it down. Say what? Too bad. Looks really cool. I think someone might actually live here. Who knows? I'm interested in knowing what that building's all about right there. So let's go cruise over there and figure that one out. Looks like a modern building. Looks like the Judge Park's right here. Kind of interesting. Mineral County Sheriff's Department, Mina substation. I hear noises coming from the inside of it, but it's padlocked shut, so who knows? Fire department. Let's go to the club. What do you say? The Mina Club. Mina Club, beer, pool, darts, ice soda, snacks. Around the corner. It's up here. And that would be the real Mina Club right there. Wow, this used to be a garage of some sort. Well, if there's any movie producers out there looking for a great place to make a movie, this has an excellent backdrop for any kind of story you want to make. Wow. Look at the metalwork and the details that went into that. That's pretty darn cool. Nice. Riveted. Back when doing stuff with quality mattered. So that's the Mina Volunteer Fire Department, and you can see on top of that pole over there, those two poles, you'll see what I think are the sirens that go off if there's a fire, and calls everyone who's volunteered to come in to help out put out the fire. I'm gonna head back to the car now. It's about 2 blocks down. This is Mina. This is a living ghost town, if you ask me. It appears to be alive and well. I guess the last census that Sarah's telling me they had was back in 2010. So they had about 150 people living here. I think the main thoroughfare, 95 here, is the reason why it's still alive. There's really nothing between here and Tonopah. This is the first major. The main thoroughfare here is really what brings a lot of commerce here. It's also interesting, there's a sign at the other end of town here, at the other end, that says Mina lots, $2,000. That gives you a sense of how far away we are from civilization. $2,000 for a piece of land. Not bad. What do we have here? We have an obstacle coming up in our walkway here. This would be tumbleweed. Ninth and Front Street. So this is a big truck stop area where there's a burger joint right across the street called Squirrel's Place? Check that out. Lance's water truck, tour friendly. Sparks in Mina, Nevada. It's private property. Beautiful little storefront. I'm gonna go take a picture of the storefront. You guys see my reflection. Oh wow! Look at that. They've got old everything in there. It's a Highway 5 sign. That's in California. Las Vegas sign in there. I like it. I really like this. Oh, can we look in? fucking kick-ass. I dig stuff like this. It's like a display. It looks like it's open, but I'm pretty sure that's a business that only open when they call or when they have a scheduled opening. Here we are on the other side of that water truck building. It's actually pretty big, pretty extensive. Didn't realize it went back that far. And right next to it is another building, larger A-frame kind of thing. It says keep out for very good reason. Looks like it's falling down. And apparently it's connected to that water building, or the water truck building. Would you look at that? Dying to see inside these places. Wow. Let's go walk over and check this out. Not going inside. I don't see any posted trespassing signs, so I'm gonna go check out what's going on with it. Let's poke our camera through the windows. Little toilet there. This floor does not look good. We can take a look at the linoleum that's in here. Look to be the same stuff that I was talking about earlier at the I forgot the name of the place. But the linoleum has a decoration on it that you don't see much anymore, or ever anymore. That wall's pushing out. Yeah, this place is destroyed. Look at that old chair. Dang. This is 1950s or earlier. Well, I recognize this large paneling. Out of respect to Mina in this town, I am not going inside this place. Plus, it looks very sketch. Okay. I enjoyed this little first stop in Mina. First time for me being here. First time for me being this far north on 95. I have a lot of thanks to give to Sarah Jane Woodall for taking me out here. I got a great friend, Sarah. She's awesome, isn't she, folks? We have a common interest with exploring. She's awesome to travel with. Definitely. Good friend. Very good friend. You don't find friends like that often. When you do, you hold on to them. I've misplaced her. I don't know where she is in Mina. It's not a big town, but I see someone walking back and forth down about 3 blocks from here, so I'm gonna hoof it on down there and meet up with her. Come with me, won't you? Socorro's? Yeah, Socorro's. We're out here at Socorro's getting a hamburger, fries, and a shake, folks. Wow, very reasonable for middle of nowhere, folks. Yeah, pretty much everyone's been here, including the Wonderhussy.